Okay, so I bought one of these. It's a red light device. I'm not going to sell you this. I am not going to sell you this. But I was sold this and I always forget to freaking use it. So every time I find it, I'm like, what a waste of money that I don't use this thing that I spent a lot of money on. And so I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to make the habit. No, I'm not. I'm first going to do some research and I'm going to find out, does this thing even freaking work? Before I force myself to use it for 15 minutes every single day, does it really make a difference for the appearance of wrinkles and in the production of collagen? And I did the research. And that took me on a rabbit hole. And I have a podcast, it's called The Chalene Show. And this is what I do. I'm obsessed with recent research, peer-reviewed, published in credible organizations, like, looking at things on PubMed, academic papers, and finding out like what things are just being sold to us. I'm easily influenced and I'm an influencer, you know what I mean? But like, I try to have responsibility with that and recognize that, like, if I'm using something, I should tell people, I should do the research first. And so I did the research, and this thing is really pointless. And there's a lot of home devices that people are touting and selling, and even some that people are using that probably would work, but they're not using them the right way. They're using them in a way that's going to be completely ineffective. And you're seeing them use them that way. And so then you're using it that way. And it's a waste of time and money if you're using it that way. I did all the research. It's on my podcast today about red light therapy. I talked to the experts. I looked at mountains of research, and I think you'll save yourself a ton of time and money. Spoiler alert, some of these things really do work. This one does not. Some of the devices that you could do at home actually do work, but is it worth you spending all that money on that thing that you might not use the right way? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just going to tell you personally, I don't use any home devices. I don't. I go to a place and I do red light therapy. I'm not trying to sell you anything, because I know me. If I have a device like one of those helmets, I won't wear that. I'll think that I will, but I won't. And that'll be a waste of time and money. So I go and I lay in a red light therapy bed. But you need to know some of the parameters around the what's it called? Nanometers of it's all explained in the episode. So unfortunately, I can't post a link here, but go to any podcast app and type in The Chalene Show, and you'll find the episode. And I hope that it's very helpful.